Let's talk about something most people don't even know after going through foreclosure. You can buy a home again. It's not the end. Now, there is a process, and that's what I want to talk through today. I want to talk through the timelines and the different things that you can do to push your timeline up a little bit. I've worked with so many clients who, either went through a divorce, lost their job, had medical bills because of a situation that happened, life be life, and right. And so I want you to understand that that doesn't mean it's the end. Don't get depressed and like, dang, I worked so hard to get this home, now I can't buy again. You can. A temporary setback does not mean you don't have a comeback. So let's get into it. So what happens when you go into foreclosure? So you actually, I've told you guys before, you actually have a 6 month redemption period, right? And so if you redeem the property in that time frame, it actually shortens the time that you are banned from buying a house. So usually when you foreclose on a property and you have a foreclosure and credit report, lenders will not want to loan you the money to buy another home until they have seen that that foreclosure is at least 7 years old. That's usually the rule with most lenders like FHA and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. They want to see that you have had that foreclosure was at least 7 years ago, right? And so if you redeem it, like if you redeem it where you're able to get it out of the foreclosure and just sell it to someone and pay off whatever that foreclosure was, that shortens your time frame down to 2 years. So you can actually buy within 2 years instead of 7. So that's great news. So that's why it's so important to find out your options. So my advice would be, just start rebuilding your credit. Don't think it's the end. Start rebuilding your credit right away. As soon as you get back on your feet, don't just let it fall to the ground. I know that most people buy real estate to create legacy, right? And so it's not over just because you face this bad situation. You can always start over, right? And I see so many people in all kind of situations that get into the dumps because, oh, I failed in this way. No, just get back up and start over. And so I just wanted you to understand that there are options after foreclosure, and the quicker you move and the quicker you get on top of it instead of just letting it sit, more options are available to you, and you can buy after foreclosure. All right, so it's always a light at the end of the tunnel. So if you want to know exactly where you stand, exactly what your options are, I do a free webinar every other week on Wednesday, right? So the link is in my bio. The new dates will always be up. So go ahead and sign up so that we can talk and I can get you more information. All right, you want to be in the know, and I want you to be. All right, see you at the webinar.